What's going on, Dokos? It's Trent, aka TradeMark here, and yesterday I was watching this frickin' noob, a WickedShrapnel, play this noobish game, Kitten Cannon, and he frickin' sucked at it. So, me being the professional gamer that I am, I decided to show you all how it's actually done. And I've also had real life experience with shooting kittens out of cannons, so I mean I should know how this is done. Basically, if you're trying to shoot a kitten really far out of a cannon, it all boils down to some very basic physics at work, okay? It's really not that difficult to understand. Alright, so the formula for finding range, or your distance, is going to be velocity squared times the sine of 2 times the angle of which you project the object divided by the acceleration of gravity. Now, I mean, that's a pretty easy formula for you all to understand, but we can actually calculate the distance or range based upon the numbers which WickedShrapnel has already given us. So if we look here, WickedShrapnel probably attempted to play this game probably about 2 million times, and his best attempt out of those 2 million was 681 feet. Now, we can directly correlate how good WickedShrapnel is at Kitten Cannon by taking a look at his kill-death ratio in Black Ops 2, which is 1.21 kills to every single death. Totally noobish. Now, me, being the professional that I am, I mean, I have over a 4+ kill-death ratio. So, I mean, easily I have like 3 times the amount of KD that WickedShrapnel is able to produce in Black Ops 2. So it's pretty simple here. We times 681 feet by 3, and I'm roughly going to get about 2,043 feet if I was to play this Kitten Cannon game. So in order to get that distance, we still have to calculate the velocity as well as the angle of which we're going to launch the kitten. Now, the velocity or speed at which we launch the kitten is pretty easy to calculate. I mean, obviously, we want maximum speed here if we're going for maximum distance. And the maximum age at which any professional player is in Black Ops 2 is going to be 17 years old. So we know that right away we have to deal with a 17-year-old max age, so we'll put that here next to velocity. And the angle at which we launch the cannon, or in other words, your skill at the game, we want our skill to be elite, 1337. And we already determined that the maximum age of this game is 17. Just like all mature games, they have a maximum age of 17 years old. If you're older than 17, you're totally a no-life homosexual virgin who lives at home in his mother's basement. And so we need to cross out the 1 and the 7 from the elite, because that's clearly anything above 17 we cannot allow. And that gives us our angle of 33 degrees. So, I mean, it's pretty easy if you look here. If you launch the cannon at 33 degrees with the maximum velocity, and you're not over 17 years old, you'll be able to achieve a distance of, several thousand feet. I mean, it's basic physics. I don't know how I can explain this any easier. Let's go ahead and let's put this formula into action here. Alright, so I've already set the angle of my cannon to 33 degrees. I simply launch at max velocity. The kitten goes about its business. He gets flown through the air. He hits a few trampolines and explosives along the way. And, ta-da. It's simple as that. It's pretty simple, easy, basic physics at work. Alright, so let's get back to the point now. Any noob that follows my advice is going to be able to launch a kitten over 2,000 feet directly into a Venus flytrap's mouth and get eaten. Alright? True skill is having the guts to launch a kitten safely 11 feet out of a cannon onto a nice soft bed of grass. You might say, "Oh, what is that? Looks like the cat's bleeding, TradeMark." No, you're wrong. That cat is just a fluffy kitten rolling in the grass with some red yarn. Alright, guys. No, in actuality, today I was going to upload a video about the leveling guide, but I didn't. And the reason why is because I didn't like what I had made. I'm very much a perfectionist, and in a lot of ways I think that's a good thing, because I feel like I have a high standard for quality when it comes to the content that I produce on my channel. But in other ways it can be a hindrance and a flaw of mine, in that it takes me a long time to create something. And so I had a few videos that I had gone through and I had recorded the audio for, and I had done some of the editing, and when I was playing them back, I just didn't like them. I didn't like the way that they were turning out, so I scrapped them, and now I'm going about it kind of a different way. And I do have a lot of the sections of the guide written, not posted yet, because I want to create the videos for them. But I was sick all last week, and I'm feeling a lot better this week, and I'm feeling good, and I'm ready to produce some content. So hopefully I'll have those videos out shortly for you guys. I've been receiving a lot of really nice messages. I know a lot of you guys are looking for the guide and trying to level up quickly. So anyways, guys, I appreciate your support. Thank you for standing by me. Malo Alpito, I'm out of here. Oh yeah, one last little funny thing. When I was recording this video, I was using XSplit to just record my local webcam, and I was looking at XSplit while I was recording, and I saw up in the top left corner it said 12 viewers, and I was like, wait, what's going on? I'm recording locally. Well, I'd accidentally clicked to broadcast live to my Twitch channel, and so I broadcast 10 minutes of me writing the random gibberish physics formula. So the 12 viewers that were there, I'm sure you had no idea what the F was going on, and you guys can attest to who knows what was going on there. But maybe I'll make that a habit. We'll do late night physics with TradeMark. We'll see if I can't be the #1 streaming science channel on twitch.tv. I think it could really catch on. But anyways, guys, thanks. I'm out of here.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. UAV on standby. Lightning strike on standby. Sales, your mission directive has been achieved. Threat neutral.